on the global ambience, global sensation. Try to get in contact with the sensitivity of the breath. And while we're gonna change the attention in different parts of the body, try to bring the action and the sensitivity in these parts of the body. It's action and perception in the same time. Now bring the attention in the right thumb. Second finger. Third. Fourth. Fifth finger. Palm of the hand, right hand. The wrist. The forearm. The arm. The shoulder. The right side of the chest. The right side of the abdomen. The hip. Thighs. The knee. The shin. The ankle. The right sole. The big toe. All the 5 toes. Stay in the right side of your body. Go with your attention and perception into the left thumb. Second finger. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Left palm. Left wrist. Left forearm. Left arm. left shoulder, left lateral side of the chest, left lateral side of the abdomen, left hip, left thigh, left knee, left shin, left ankle, left sole, left big toe, all the 5 toes, stay on the left side of the body and perceive. Top of the head. Come in the top of the head. Back of the head. Back of the neck. Right upper back. Left upper back. Both sides. The whole back. The right gluteus, the left, both, the right thigh, the left, both. Right knee, left knee, both knees, right calf muscle, left, both calf muscles. The right foot, the left, both. Top of the head. Bring your awareness and perception top of the head. Middle of the forehead. Right temple. Left temple. Both temples. Between the eyebrows. right eyebrow, left eyebrow, both eyebrows, right eye, left eye, both eyes, the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the chin, the right mandible, the left, both, right ear, left ear, both, the neck, right chest, left chest, the whole chest, abdomen, genitals, anus, full right leg, full left leg, both, the trunk, the right arm, the left arm, both, the neck, the head, all the body in the same time. Just a small action on your breath and the perception all over the body in the same time. Action and perception in the same time. Now gently come with your attention at the level of the front skin, from the toes to the head. And just try to perceive this area of the front skin. If you're on your back, just the space between the front skin and the upper area. If you're sitting on the chair, just the space between the skin and what you're facing. And gently try to bring just a little control of the breath while keeping your attention only at the surface of the front skin. Gentle control of the breath, and keep your attention at the front skin. And try to get into the perception and action in the same time, into this space. Now gently bring your attention in the front skin, but only from the perineum to the top of the head. The trunk, the neck, and the head. Small control of the breath, and try to explore this space between the perineum and the top of the head in the front skin. Inhale, just a small control of the breath in the front skin, and on the exhalation, just try to go a little bit more deeper, but just a little bit inside the body. Just a very, very subtle movement from the front skin, the inside of the body. And stay there. Perceive. Inhale, and on the exhalation try to go a little bit more deeper, but very, very slow. From the perineum to the top of the head, front side, front skin. Now we are going inside. Inhale, and on the exhalation again move inside, but just just a little bit. While going inside, going deeper and deeper in the direction of the spine, try to increase the concentration and the sensitivity, the perception of the sensations which can appear. And with each exhalation, go a little bit more deeper into the space between the perineum and the top of the head, front skin, from the front skin in the direction of the spine, but very gentle and slow. Now move in the direction of the spine, and with the last 4 or 5 breaths, try to get into the back skin, in the area of your spine. Sit there in the area of the spine, just a little bit control of the breath, and try to get into the sensitivity of the area. Now, from this area, inhale, and on the exhalation, go back to the front skin, very gentle, without getting out of the physical body. When you reach the front skin, inhale here, and on the exhalation, just come back to the back skin, to the spine. The movement has to be gradually and very slow. And try to get into the perception while moving from the front skin to the back skin, and from the back skin to the front skin. Now release any action and just stay inside of the space between the perineum and the top of the head. Just stay into the perception without any action. And while staying into the perception, try to observe the natural movement of the body while inhaling and exhaling. Try to get in contact with this movement of the maybe chest, abdomen, without losing from your attention the sensation, the perception. And while staying into the sensation, try to increase the movement inside the abdomen by lengthening the inhalation and exhalation. Stay into the sensation while increasing more the inhalation and exhalation. Try to perceive very clear what you feel while bringing the action on the breath. Try to increase a little bit more the inhalation and exhalation. And while doing this, try to observe if any changes are coming into your perception at the sensation level. What is changing while actioning on the breath? Try to get in contact with these subtle changes into your perception. Stay into the sensitivity and gently try to bring your attention on the finger and toes, and try to gently move the fingers and the toes, just the fingers and the toes. And while doing this, try to observe the changes in your perception. What is changing? Now the ankles and the wrists. Gently move the ankles and the wrists. Stay into the sensitivity. Observe the changes. Now knees and elbows, very gentle, without stretching too much. We don't need too much stretching into our movements. Very gentle. Shoulders and hips. Back and head from one side to another. Very gentle. Stay into the sensitivity. Stay into the perception while doing this action. And without stretching too much and without moving fast, try to gently come in a sitting position when you feel, but very gentle. Now bring the palm to your chest. Lay your head towards the heart. Pranamya Sadguru Santam Sivagnananasakam Patama Shradya Bhaktyam Nidra Yogaitam Kramam. Triyambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushti vardhanam urdhvarukamiva bandhanam mrityor muktyamamritat. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha, 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 Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Do you have any questions regarding the practice, or I don't know?
Any questions for the sir?
There is still time to, no? This speech should have been done in the other room, but some changes in the schedule. So I wrote something for a speech like about the practice of Nidra Yoga, and I want to share it with you. So the exploration of consciousness and the spiritual path to spirituality beyond social and cultural limitation through Nidra Yoga. Nidra Yoga, a path of meditative consciousness through very deep relaxation. It's very important to find into our practice a space where we can relax. Very little known to the general public, the Shivite tradition Nidra Yoga explores the content of consciousness to the perception of unity deep with the ensemble of the living. I have tried today to put in practice what this tradition has called the Shiva and the Shakti. So the action and the perception which is coming together in one. This is, today it was very short. Usually the practice is longer and is deeper, but you know, I just try to share with you just a little bit of this very old practice, which is based on the tantric tradition called Nidra Yoga. It is one of those yogas from the Millennium teachings held secret a short time ago, still in the ascetic environments, very suitable from nowadays living condition. It firstly provides a state of deep relaxation, then mental extreme clarity, and finally a very fine perception of reality. All the practice I've tried to share with you a way of perceiving while action. And action and the perception in the same time, very clear way of perception. I think this is the most simple and deepest way of exploring yoga, becoming very clear in our perception. Relaxation and very clear perception of the reality is very important. The experience of Nidra Yoga is linked with Kriya practices, Sitilikarana, what we have done today, they call it Sitilikarana. Dharana, we have done a little bit of Dharana today, just a little bit of concentration, not too much, and Dhyana. And the purpose of the practice is to increase the silence within. So from that silence to explore the reality and to be more clear in our perception. Into the silence, the Svadhyaya, which is the questioning, yeah, Svadhyaya is questioning, it's that inner questioning, can be a tool for researching different aspects of inner and outer reality, which is the manifestation of consciousness. The path of exploration through questioning and observing what you have done today, and through questioning and observing the sensations that are reacting to answering is an enormous tool that has to be provided to the general public and youth education. What is your, while observing, what is your reaction? This is very important aspect of all the yogas. What is your reaction to the practice? What is your reaction to the environment, inner and outer environment in the same time, without any difference between inner and outer? In ancient times and still today in the ascetic world, many deep experiences, many practices and many answers were discovered to concentration and meditation. So the first was the practice and after was the book. The Sanskrit language was discovered by the ascetics while they were in the meditative state. They were hearing like a sound from the nature, and they were trying to put that sound into the language, into the writings. The Sanskrit language is the only language which was not invented, it was discovered by the meditative state. In the deep meditation monasteries in the Himalayas, the unknown texts are translated by the people who are entering into the rooms where some others are meditating, and they are reciting the verses, and they are trying to observe what is the reaction of that people to that verse, what they can discover through their meditation, to their perception, not by translation. You understand what I mean? Or this aspect? It's discovered to the meditative state. It's not invented, it's not written. So, many answers were discovered through concentration and meditation, through exploration of consciousness with a silent mind and an open heart, and not through books and other people's experiences. Very important to have your own experience to the practice. It's the same practice. Today I was teaching the same practice, and maybe the sensations were different inside of each other. And this is one of the most important things, to explore through your own sensation and experience. The state of silence in Nidra practice is bringing our perception into a state where the questions and the answers are dissolved into silence itself, till no question and no answer state rises into the perception. Here you have access to any question and any answer, and the state is only silent. The intensity of the Nidra practice is offering an opening into the path of infinity and eternity, where every aspect of our life is getting transformed many times with pain and suffering, and when the core is reached, we begin to share this state around us back into the consciousness itself, back to the nature and creation. It is like the breath is breathing itself. Nidra Yoga practice is based on and is transmitted by the ascetic world. There is no restriction to the experience, no social alteration. This purity of the ascetic world is the secret that can open the transformation, because it is coming from the transformation and continuous practice. Into the path of transformation, always intense sadhana is the answer, not reading, just the experience of the sadhana. The sadhana very intense. But we need to be connected with a non-corrupted practice, with a practice that comes from a long and deep practice tradition, which was transmitted in a traditional way. In spoken words, it is best by being in direct touch with the teacher. We can observe many spiritual practices around us, New Age spirituality, which is not transmitting any drop of transformation, because behind the practice there is no practice, no lineage, no humbleness, no respect, no transmission, no tradition, no history, no source, like India has and this practice has. When the teacher is corrupt, the practice is getting corrupted, and when the practice is corrupted, the teacher and his students are getting corrupted as well. Imagine how deep a practice can transform or reach someone when it is coming from the ascetic world, when it was practiced for thousands of years with dedication and purity. The access to this practice, the transmission, cannot happen by reading books. It happens just by the vibration of silence and sounds which are orally transmitted. Orally transmission was the core of your culture, which is huge, and everything was transmitted orally. Every practice, doesn't matter it's yoga, Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, martial arts, doesn't matter what it is, the arts, the music was transmitted orally, and it's very important to understand this process. Just 2 minutes more. Sometimes in special cases the transmission can happen differently without any teacher around, through dreams, meditation and intense practice. There is another beautiful experience in the transmission of Nidra, which is not orally. It happens by itself in the dreaming and sleeping process, and that means not only during sleep or at night. It can happen if you are open and silent anytime, like a tsunami into the perception, like a huge opening. Nidra Yoga is offering the light for perceiving the dark aspects of creation and the darkness itself. The translation of the Nidra word is walking through darkness. Because this is the path of transformation. We all want to, be happy and be peaceful. But the path of walking through the darkness is the path of transformation. Yes. Nidra Yoga is the light of walking on the path of darkness, transforming this darkness into death and birth process, and after the space beyond that where liberation can be experienced, like moksha, mukti, which state is the mother state of all. If we look into the nature, we can find that the water somehow is connected all over the earth. Water is universal, and the state of the water element is in nature is something universal. The state of water, the taste of water can be different, but the action and the quality of it is universal. The energy of water is universal, and the element of water is universal. Doesn't matter, the mind goes different shapes and taste to it. So Nidra, is offering into the real experience a touch of the state of silence, the state of mother states of all, the all-pervading consciousness, which is expressing itself in this Nidra state. You all know this Vishnu, which is laying on that 1,000 snakes. He is in the Nidra state. Shortly, Nidra can offer the chance to merge everything into oneness, to create a link into the universal nature of all creation itself, not only humans, but to keep a unique identity, every place for every piece of the oneness puzzle of each and every atom of this creation, which is self-intelligent. We call it Nidra because we want to respect the Sanskrit and the Vedic tradition and the source of the Vedic and pre-Vedic times. But if you want to go beyond with humbleness, to merge completely into it, we can find that the Nidra state is far beyond Vedic and pre-Vedic times, beyond Sanskrit and our planet Earth. It is the state of the universal intelligence of the creation. It is the state beyond the life and that process into every aspect of life. It is the state where the universe is melting, is merging into itself. This state is pure silence. Thank you very much for your attention, and hope to have power to continue your sadhana, because the sadhana is the answer. Thank you.
Let's express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kobas for his enlightening session on Yoga Nidra meditation. His guidance and expertise have helped us delve deeper into the realm of relaxation and self-discovery. Thank you, Mr. Kobas, for sharing your wisdom and nurturing our understanding of this transformative.
I thank Cosmin Kobas Konstantin for coming onto the platform of United Consciousness and sharing his views. On behalf of United Consciousness, I thank Cosmin Kobas Konstantin for coming onto the platform of United Consciousness.
And now I would like to play an introduction of Dr. Ilya Dev from North Macedonia. And thank you, sir. And then she will be delivering a session on balancing life.
It's my pleasure to invite and introduce our next young guest who believes that youth is reflected by actions, not by number of years spent on this earth. He is Ilya Dove, who is 65 years young male. He has been practicing yoga since 1999 and been working with students for the last 12 years. Every year since 2015, he celebrates with his students on World Yoga Day.
So let's welcome Dr. Ilya Ji. He will be delivering a session on balancing life through arm balancing asanas. Thank you.
Namaskaram. I'm Ilya from Macedonia, and our workshop today will be balancing life through arm balancing asanas. This type of workshop I made for beginners also, and for advanced. You can try and you work how you feel. If you couldn't, you stop. In this workshop, we will show several ways to learn hand balance with the proper feeling, intelligence, patience, and integration of mind, body, and spirit. Unlike in your normal yoga class, we will go deeper into the basic elements of asanas and how these elements will be combined to form the final asana. By studying equilibrium asanas for hands, hips, and body, participants will learn how to connect the body and mind to develop personal freedom, self-confidence, and equality. It is always better to practice all asanas instead of just reading theory, and hence of this workshop will include a lot of practical work. What is the relationship between inversions, hand balance, and basic practices? This workshop will provide a deep overview of reverse positions, arm balances, and application of basis practices. Going deeper into individuals, we can design our yoga class for how to achieve balance in a particular asana. Is there a possibility for variants? And what are the benefits of asanas? The most common challenges students face in yoga class will be commented on, discussing how to do the perfect asanas. We will start with the simpler asanas. For example, I will read all asanas, and we will do like a flow class. First of all, we do Purvatanasana. We all know how to do Purvatanasana. Then hands in the line with your shoulders. Inhale. And hands 2 lines between your body. And stretch your muscles, your body muscles, in 1 line. It is Purvottanasana. Stay with a few breathings. Then we can do one variant with inhale, then your right leg on the other side, but head on the opposite side. In exhale. You can come back. Inhale, left. Head in opposite side. You can finish, and one more variant. Inhale, with squeeze your on the right side. Head is opposite side. Inhale, then left leg. And finished. You can squeeze your hands and roll in and out. In and out. In and out. And again, shake. So we can do next variant. You can put your hands down, and again you can stretch your muscles body. Keep breathing. This is Ardha Purvottanasana. You can finish. These asanas will help you to strengthen your body, your shoulders, your hands, all body muscles. So we can go in the next asana. It is Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana. Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana is, English translate is plank. Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana. In this part, we can do one variant we called Tripada Chaturanga Dandasana. So, your right leg up, inhale, put it down, exhale. With the left leg, inhale, put it down, exhale, and to be sure that we do the right thing, again with right leg, inhale, put it down, exhale, left, inhale, put it down, exhale. Your knees on the floor, on the mat, and sit down in Vajrasana. Take a few breaths. Then we have a new challenge we call the Vashisthasana. Vashisthasana is made also through Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana, but we have to rest our hands. Because of next asanas, I will be without. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Again, in Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana, the legs are closed. Then you will turn on the right side. This is Vashisthasana. Stay for a while. Stay for a while. Then, with your free hand, go up and inhale. Close the body, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Close to your body. Exhale. And then, with a free leg, inhale and exhale. Again, in Vajrasana, take a little rest, deep inhale and exhale. If you have power in your body, we can do with left hand in this time. Again, Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana, then your left hand. Up with your free hand. Inhale, close to your body, exhale. One more time. Inhale, close to your body. Exhale, and the next inhale, leg and arm. Inhale, put it down, exhale. Vajrasana, and deep inhale and exhale. The next few asanas, now we can do with hands in front of. Then inhale, just fingers outside. Inhale, inside, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale, and 5, inhale, exhale. Now, with next inhale, the fingers up, inhale, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We need this for arms. Inhale, exhale. With next inhalation, we with left hand drop your fingers through your body and stay for 6 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you can squeeze the head same with left hand. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next two asanas is very famous. It is Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and Adho Mukha Svanasana. So we can back in the plank or Urdhva Chaturanga Dandasana. Then just put your body down. This is Chaturanga Dandasana. Then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. We will finish with Chaturanga Dandasana is not your body on the mat. Notice on the mat. Right up. Then we said Urdhva Mukha, then Adho Mukha. From Adho Mukha, we can do the Tripada Adho Mukha Svanasana with your right leg up. Inhale, knee to your head, exhale. Second, your leg up. Inhale, leg to your head. Exhale. Then inhale and open your body to the right side and stay for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. Inhale and go back in Adho Mukha. Exhale. Then we can do Tripada Adho Mukha with right hand. Right hand up. Inhale, the hand to left ankle. Exhale, and stay there. Your face and body is in the left side. Stay for a while. 6 breathings. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Then, with your left hand up, inhale, and left hand to right ankle. Exhale. Stay for 6 breathings. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Adho Mukha, then on your knees, and this is Vajrasana. In Vajrasana, take a few breaths to prepare for next asanas. Next asanas, it will be Ekapada Kondinyasana. If you know, if you work some of these asanas, if you don't, you will see. A few shakings with your hands. Then we will back first in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sweat, I don't like. like it. So again, your right leg up and upper part of your leg to upper part of your hand. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Upper leg to upper arm. Exhale. And next, inhale. Then you can make your balance. This is Ekapada Kundinyasana. Take a 6 breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your knees, in Vajrasana. Take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. If you have questions, you don't wait to finish the class. You can ask right now. Okay? So we can do this the same with your left leg. Shake your hands. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your left leg up, inhale, knee to your head, exhale. Second time, inhale, knee to your head, exhale. Then inhale, open your body to the left side, six breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up with your leg. Inhale, put it down, exhale. Now with your left hand, inhale. Oh, we do this. Sorry. So we go with your leg, left leg. Up, inhale, then knee to your upper leg, exhale. Second time, inhale, exhale, and the third time, inhale, find your balance to your upper leg, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You go back to Vajrasana and take a few breaths. The next is Bakasana. Bakasana is like on your fingers or full step. Then put your hands in front of you. You can feel the contact, your knee and your upper leg. You can feel the contact. This contact will be through all asana. First of all, you can up your first lift. It is step and down leg. This is your first lift. Then your second lift is down leg and upper leg. Then one step up, inhale, go with your body a little in front and That's it. Okay, we go back in Vajrasana to take a little rest, because the next asana is Ekapada Kondinyasana, the second variant. We can do from few starting, but the most of easier way is this one. Squeeze your legs, and your right upper arm is inside, from outside of the left leg. Then you can find a balance. The second variant is with both legs, but not squeezed. If you want to try, I will help you. Who wants to try? So we have more few asanas. The next one is Ashtavakrasana. We also work. The next one is Mayurasana. Mayurasana is very good asana, but your body have to be prepared. For example, you have good hands, good body muscles, and balance. For example, Mayurasana is to enjoy. Okay. Until now, this was asanas, balance asanas, but some part of your body and hands. Now is balance with your head and hands. It is Shirshasana, but not usually like we used to do, but the Shirshasana this way. We know that Shirshasana, the strongest bones on our head is in front of this. But you have to prepare upper bones, who is not so strange like this one. So you want to try? blood pressure, you have to stay for a while in Balasana, or child pose. The next is Vrishchikasana. Vrishchikasana is scorpion pose, but because my flight is too complicated, I fly 32 hours from Europe, so I need a little help. For example, come here. Come. And you can watch to stay. To see me, to not put from the other side. Okay. Not in the moment. Be close. Okay, thank you. This is Vrishchakasana. Vrishchikasana is scorpion pose. But the next one, thank you. The next one, no. I have for a little rest. Take a deep breath. And the next is Pincha Mayurasana, because when female from the Mayur want to make no, stay for a while. To go to female Mayurasana, Mayura, then they put with your. This is very, very similar. Okay, thank you. This experience of equilibrium asanas can very easily be transformed into balancing the way we live. So let's do yoga, and anything is possible. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ilya. Your presence and the way you hold the space for everyone is amazing and inspiring. It was a joy to witness you and your flexible asanas. So today we have a very physical session with all of you. Dr. Ilya has shown you many asanas and you have performed it by yourselves. So can we have experience sharing from all of you? How are you liking it? We had an amazing session with Dr. Daniel as well. Giza also have shown a very beautiful and a creative asanas for children as well. So we would like to have some experience sharing with all the lovely participants over here.
On behalf of United Consciousness, I thank Mr. Ilya Dove for coming onto the platform of United Consciousness. Thank you so much.
Anybody want to share your experience, please?
Hello. I feel amazing, and I have a suggestion. I don't have any question, but I have a suggestion. Sir, uh, sir told about the asanas, Vajrasana, Mayurasana. So, if sir, if you don't mind, I have an correction for the pronunciation of asana. माइक बंद हो गया है?
नहीं चल रहा
चालू आवाज आ रही है आपको, है ना?
हाँ जी।
हम भारतीय हैं तो इतनी अच्छी इंग्लिश नहीं है, पर फिर भी समझ जाइएगा आप। तो मेरा एक मतलब आई हैव एन सजेशन फॉर सर दैट द आई रीड योग एंड आई एम द स्टूडेंट ऑफ योग इन द महर्षि पतंजलि सूत्र. आई रीड महर्षि पतंजलि सूत्र इन हिंदी. So there is a word which is called asan, है ना? I never read asana, है ना? So because the Hindi word, in the Hindi word we bring the a की मात्रा after the word. So the gender of the word is changed, है ना? अब मैं ये तो मैंने इंग्लिश में बोल दिया, मैं आपको हिंदी में समझाना चाहूँगा कि किसी भी शब्द के पीछे हम आ की मात्रा लगा देते हैं तो उस शब्द का जेंडर चेंज हो जाता है, लिंक चेंज हो जाता है. तो कृपया मेरा आपसे निवेदन है कि आप इन द फ्यूचर आप प्रोनाउंसिएशन करें तो आसना को आसना ना बोलें, आसन बोलें. ये मेरा आपसे करबद्ध निवेदन है विनम्रता पूर्वक, क्योंकि किसी भी शब्द के पीछे आ की मात्रा लगाने से उसका लिंग चेंज हो जाता है, जेंडर चेंज हो जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक शब्द है अर्पित. अर्पित एक लड़के का नाम होता है, आप सबने सुना होगा. आप अर्पित नाम के पीछे आ की मात्रा लगाइए, क्या बनता है बताइए मुझे? अर्पिता, अर्पिता बनता है ना? एक शब्द है मनीष, उसके पीछे आप आ की मात्रा लगाइए, मनीषा लड़की का नाम है, मनीष लड़के का नाम है. एक शब्द बनता है आकांक्ष, एक लड़के का नाम है, उसके पीछे आप आ की मात्रा लगाइए, क्या बनता है? आकांक्षा, है ना? तो ये बोल सकते हैं कि दिस इज द डिसरिस्पेक्ट ऑफ आवर हिंदी लैंग्वेज. तो प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्टेड टू, हाँ आप ताली बजा सकते हैं है ना? कोई कंजूसी नहीं ताली बजाने में, ठीक है? तो कृपया सर ध्यान दीजिए, है ना? और आप सब लोगों से भी मेरा विनम्र निवेदन है, हम भारत में रहने वाले हिंदुस्तानी हैं और हमारे जो महर्षि पतंजलि हैं उन्होंने, वो योग के जनक माने जाते हैं, उन्होंने आज तक आसना वर्ड यूज नहीं करा. ये तो आजकल ये योग का योगा हो गया है, आसन का आसना हो गया है, सूत्र का सूत्रा, रामायण का रामायणा, महाभारत का महाभारतरा, मंत्र का मंत्रा. ये बहुत गलत चीज़ें हैं. तो इससे बोल सकते हैं कि हमारी हिंदी भाषा की अवहेलना है, डिसरिस्पेक्ट ऑफ आवर लैंग्वेज. तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने मुझे सुना, धन्यवाद. ठीक है, ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस था.
Anybody else wants to share your experience of previous session of today?
मेरा नाम योगेंद्र सामाणी है और 2 दिन के कार्यक्रमों में हिंदी चलेगा मेरे ख्याल से. ऑल आर कंफर्टेबल, यू आर कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी और नॉट? इन द 2 days sessions we are very happy to take the knowledge and all the goodness from you. But madam, the manner that you and madam had give the happiness to in the liveness, that is we have not experienced before. So मेरे ख्याल से सभी का ऑल आर एग्री विद दैट के सभी लोगों ने बहुत बढ़िया एक्सपीरियंस किया इस चीज़ को. द एक्सपीरियंस वाज वेरी गुड. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
That's great. All right, so thank you so much for sharing your experiences. And now we are having a break. The break is still 4:40. And you all are requested to resume again at 4:40. We will be having a very enlightened session at 4:40, and it will be about the developing serenity with practical yoga tools by Mr. Sukhdev. So I would request all of you please come back at 4:40 p.m. Till that we have him back. Thank you so much.
Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yes. Om Namah Shivaya.
Hello everyone. Kindly come in hall 2. We will be starting a session by Sukhdev ji soon. I repeat, we are going to start a session by Sukhdev ji. Kindly come in hall 2. Welcome back, everyone. So we have Sukhdev ji on stage, and he will be delivering a session on developing serenity with practical yoga tools. Kindly see the introduction.
Sukadev Brits is founder of Yoga Vidya. He knows how to transmit profound wisdom humorously. His special ability is to motivate yoga aspirants to practice intensely, to see higher meaning in daily experiences, and to bring more energy and heart into everyday life. Sukadev Brits is the author of 10 books, among them commentaries on Yoga Sutra and Bhagavad Gita and the recently published Royal Path to Equanimity. He is quite active spreading yoga via the internet in yoga videos and podcasts in English and German. Sukadev had spiritual experiences from childhood on. As a youngster, he was fascinated by the possibilities of the human mind and started with regular meditation as a teenager. He used to spend a few times several months in intense meditation and pranayama. In 1992, Sukadev founded Yoga Vidya, now one of the leading yoga movements in Europe. Yoga Vidya has 4 major ashrams, nearly 100 yoga centers, and 20,000 yoga teachers. Today, he lives in Germany, in Hornbach, Mainburg. Get inspiration and energy from this dynamic spiritual teacher. Please welcome Sukadev ji.
Intensely and who want to do good to this world. In Bhagavad Gita, there are several definitions of yoga. One is yoga samatvam uchyate, meaning yoga is equanimity. And shortly afterwards, Krishna says yoga karma sukhaushalam. Yoga is skill in action. Yoga is energy in action. In Shankaracharya's Vivekachudamani, you have the 6-fold virtues, which basically all go towards equanimity. And it says samadhana, which is the word Shankara uses for equanimity. Samadhana basically leads to samadhi. And if you practice meditation leading to samadhi, you can see how much samadhana, equanimity, you have in daily life. But as this world is as it is, it's not sufficient that we just develop equanimity, but it's important that we develop inner strength and power and then can do good actions. In the Western world, and I think now also in India, you have one expression which is called mindfulness. And mindfulness has many meanings. One meaning is the witness attitude. This means you just notice everything and you're not forced to react. Like now we sit here, there are cars outside, It didn't matter. You could also hear the cars outside, or somebody is not nice, or you have some pain somewhere. You let it come and you let it go. That's one aspect of mindfulness. And this is something we can develop. Like many people, they are like reaction machines. Somebody says something not nice and you immediately jump. How can he say that? Or you say, nobody loves me. This is like some trigger point pushed and you just react to it. That's not how human beings should be like. We shouldn't just be like beings where some buttons are pushed and then we either jump or we collapse. So one way is you let things happen and you're not controlled by it. And especially important here is, don't let those who don't like you force their temper on you. Don't be slave to those who are not well-meaning towards you. Let's suppose somebody does something nasty to you, and afterwards, for days, you think about that person. Is that the right thing? Will you do him the favor of thinking of that person? No. So let things come and go and you'll witness to it. The second part of mindfulness is do what you do as well as you can. And if you do those things which you do as well as you can, then you're also going to have some happiness and some equanimity of mind. If you do one thing and think of something else, and you think of what you should do and what you have done wrong and what others think about you and how you can change the ways they think about you, you're out of balance. So do what you do as well as you can and be in the presence. Of course, I know today it's not so easy to do what you do consciously. We have these little instruments where continuously people look on towards it. When we walk, we have something. When we wait, we have this, and so on. Now I don't have that to have my talk. I just want to make sure I finish on time. Because once I get enthusiastic, then next person will not have time anymore. So what we do, we have to do in a concentrated manner, at least something. So you can, when you can walk consciously. When you do the dishes, you can do them consciously. When you eat, you can eat consciously. Not all day long we have to think sometimes, but that's a second to what you do it consciously and do it well. The third part is of mindfulness, be mindful of others. When you see others and when you talk to others, try to concentrate on them and feel them. Often when people talk, they try to find the right moment when they can interrupt them to say their thing. And the other person talks, and one talks and nobody listens. We should listen. Once some person from Italy told me, everybody wants to tell their story, not their whole life story. But if somebody starts talking to you, then develop a heart-to-heart connection. Feel the present and be curious what he has to talk to you. And then at some point you'll feel that you can tell your story. And then there is exchange, and when there's exchange, then there's energy. And there might even be quiet moments. And in these moments, energy comes, love comes, heart comes. One has to take some moment. Some of you might have kids. If you come and see your child and maybe has just made a chaos out of the room or has done something wrong, before you start getting into it, one moment, feel the presence of the others. Some of you have husband, wife, partner. When you come home, before you start talking all the time, take a moment, heart-to-heart connection. Just feel the other person. And then there is love. And when you have this love, it's a positive form of equanimity. Of course, it's good to have somebody where you can talk all the things that were during the day, even those which were not nice. But a moment of heart-to-heart connection, a moment of connectedness. Now we're here together. I'm talking, you're listening. We could even make now, and we can make one simple exercise. I'll stop talking, and you just watch around in this hall. You can already start. You can look to the left and to the right. You can watch each other. Just start now. Not everybody just to me, but look towards another person. Feel the heart. We even might stand up. You can all stand up. Some practical. And now you can turn towards each other. Feel the other person. Heart-to-heart connection. And now you can feel everybody, with or without watching, with open or closed eyes. Feel everybody here in the room. Now try to feel everybody in the room from your heart. And feel deep down to Mother Earth. These small moments you can always do during the daytime. One moment of feeling, of heart opening, and this will lead to equanimity, being in the presence. The next kind of mindfulness is intensity. Some of you might have felt a little intensity. When you do something, you can try to do it really intensely. When you practice yoga, you can either do it very calmly or you can put it intensely. Both is possible. You understand what I mean with doing intensely? Putting your whole heart into it. That in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, I call it samyama, with full concentration, intense concentration. Now, from the point of view of Hatha Yoga, you have quite a few practices to get equanimity and intensity. And we'll start now with some simple practice, which is a standing form of Kapalabhati, meaning fast breathing and afterwards retention. So you can stand, or those who want to sit can also sit, but I think most of you have had lots of sitting practice today, so standing might be nice. So inhale, and now breathe a few times fast. Now exhale deeply. Inhale deeply, new energy and strength. Exhale completely, relax. Now inhale and fill your lungs to 75%. Retain your breath and maybe close your eyes. Unless you feel dizzy, then open your eyes. And now feel energy in your body. You might feel some tingling sensation in your fingertips and your palms. Then do next round. Inhale and begin. And exhale completely. Inhale deeply, new energy. Exhale completely. Inhale comfortably. And retain your breath. Feel energy flowing in your body. Maybe tingling sensation in your fingertips and palms. Maybe some lightness or some light in your head. And then exhale one more time. Breathe a few times. A simple exercise to get new energy. Many of you know it in a sitting position. You can do it in a standing position, even in between. Next exercise helps you to remove any kind of blockages in your lungs and activate your chest like this. This practice helps to activate your abdomen. Now you activate your lungs. First exhale completely. Now inhale, fill your lungs to 75 or 90%. Hold your breath, and now like a monkey, with your fingertips on your chest, sideways. And now your mouth like that, and put your hands on your knees, and pull the abdomen in. Again, inhale, abdomen out, inhale, and retain your breath. And now again with your palms, massage your chest. And exhale. Hands on your knees and your abdomen in. And one more time, abdomen out, chest out. Hold your breath and then and again. Pull your abdomen in. And abdomen forward and inhale. Breathe a few times deeply. Full yogic breath. You feel energized? You feel some tingling sensation here and in your fingers? So some simple exercises you can also do in between. And don't worry if others say, what are you doing? You just say it's yoga to energize. Try it also. You don't need to wait to have a yoga teacher's training course certificate to start. Practice, and if others see it, encourage them to do the same thing. Next exercise is kind of, I call it like kavacham. Like there are mantras which are called kavacham, and there are all kinds, but it's an energy field protection. Like sometimes somebody says something nasty to you, you feel, or sometimes I have to do this, I have to do that. Some of you say, soon there will be an exam and I have to make some money and I have to do this, take care of mom or grandma, and so on. So we feel it's too much. Energy aura is constricting. Some people feel like a fear and don't know what, as if something is coming. This means the energy field is getting narrow. You know that feeling? You somehow feel like this. There's an easy way to change that. You can use hand movements. You can do like this. It opens your heart. You feel that? Of course, now you all feel well and had already the whole day wonderful talks and exercises. You can also do it like that. So if you feel something is choking you, you do like that. You can even move slightly. Even sitting you can do. Or you can even do it like that, as if you're swimming. And then remain standing for a few seconds. To develop balance and equanimity, you also have lots of asanas you do. Who of you is doing yoga asanas, at least sometimes? Not too many. So now you're already doing one asana, meaning standing. Now put your feet together, heels and toes together. Close your eyes. And try to balance most of your weight on your heels. Okay. And now if you have your eyes closed and you try to have most of your weight on your heels, you'll discover that you'll go a little bit forward and backwards, left and right. So equanimity is not a static state, it's a balancing state. And sometimes that's all you need to get back into the present moment, because if you have your eyes closed, heels together, toes together, and your mind goes too far away, you lose balance. Out of that we do one-legged pose. This means lift up your left foot and put your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Put your hands in front of the chest and lift up your hands and put your palms together. It's called Vrikshasana tree pose. Now if you want some additional challenge, then close your eyes. Now lower your arms, lower your leg, and lift up your other foot and put it on the inside of your thigh. Put your hands together on top of your head. For additional challenge, close your eyes. And lower your foot, lower your arms. Stay standing for a few seconds. And then sit down. We'll do another breathing exercise in sitting, which is called alternate nostril breathing, Anuloma Viloma, which helps to balance out the energies yogis speak of, left and right side of the body, of Ida and Pingala, of left and right brain, and they need to be balanced. And if you have balance of energy and balance of both hemispheres of the brain, mind gets calm and strong. So you can lift up your right hand, you can bend index and middle finger, and then you will close left and right nostril with thumb and ring finger. Now first, exhale completely. Now close your right nostril, inhale left, inhale new energy, energize the left part of your system. Hold your breath, both fingers at the outside of the nostrils. And now exhale to the right and imagine your energy field is expanding towards the right. Inhale towards the right, energize the right part of your system. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Concentrate on your heart. Now exhale through the left and put the energy field towards the left. Now inhale through the left nostril. Energize your left side. Retain your breath and concentrate on your heart. Exhale through the right and expand your energy field towards the right. Inhale right, new energy, energize right part of your system. Hold your breath and concentrate on your heart, your inner center. Exhale through the left and expand your energy field towards the left. Inhale through your left, energize the left part of your system, hold your breath. Now concentrate on the point between the eyebrows and exhale through the right nostril and expand your energy field towards the right. Inhale through the right. Retain your breath, concentrate on the point between the eyebrows. Exhale through the left, expand the energy field towards the left. One last round, inhale, energize the left part of your system, hold your breath. Concentrate on the point between the eyebrows. Exhale towards the right, expand the energy field towards the right. Inhale through the right. Hold the breath, concentrate on the point between the eyebrows. And exhale through the left. And lower your hand. Now breathe a few times deeply. Close your eyes. Now when inhaling, imagine that energy flows from the top of your head down towards the base of the spine. And when you exhale, imagine energy flowing through the spine towards the head. Inhale, awareness down, front part of your body to the base of the spine. Exhale, your awareness through the spine up towards your head. Inhale, awareness down. Exhale, put your awareness up. Breathe a few times like that. And now you can even make a circular movement with that. Inhale through forehead, throat, heart, abdomen, base of the spine. Exhale through the spine up towards the head. Then inhale down, deep into the earth. And exhale, awareness through the spine and the top of your head to the sky. Inhale from the sky through the front of the body, down into the earth. And exhale from the earth through the spine, up to the sky. Breathe a few times, deeply. Feel connected with all the parts of your body, with earth and sky. Now we'll do some gentle stretching. Stretch out your left leg. Even if you sit, you can try to stretch out if you sit on a chair, you can stretch out your left leg a little more. And then try to reach your left toes. If that's difficult, try to reach your left ankle. If that's difficult, your calf, your knee. Go as far as you can. And if you sit on a chair, you can also stretch out your left leg and pull your toes towards you just with the muscles. Now imagine when you inhale through the leg towards the base of the spine. And when you exhale up to your head. Inhale through the back of your leg to the base of the spine. And exhale through the spine towards the top of your head. A few times breathe deeply. And slowly sit up and stretch out your right leg. Grasp hold of your right foot or your right ankle or your right calf muscle, or keep your knee slightly bent if that's easier. Inhale through the leg towards the base of the spine. Exhale through the spine towards your head. Inhale through the back of your leg to the base of the spine. And exhale up to your head. And slowly come out of the posture. And stand up again. We've done forward bend, now we'll do some kind of backward bend. You can put your fingers onto your hips. You can push your thighs forward and your shoulders backwards. Thus stretching the thighs, front thighs and the abdomen. Then you can lift up your arms and put your arms back. You can even put the arms a little bit towards the side and back. And now you also feel your shoulders, thighs, abdomen, chest, shoulders, everything bent backwards. And then you can also feel you embrace the sky and you feel divine blessings. And slowly lower your arms. A few moments, close your eyes. Now you can even put your feet a little bit apart as it feels comfortable. Feel Mother Earth is supporting you. Your whole system is alive. Hearts are connected. You feel inspiration from above. Grounded and supported in Mother Earth. Connectedness with all beings from your heart. Open for inspiration from above. Now, 2 additional breathing exercises for getting back into balance when you have 2 different kinds of things which put you out of balance. One is if you are before an exam, or you have to talk to your boss, or you have to make a presentation. How do you feel? Balanced, calm, serene? The opposite? Yeah. And you know, is it good that you feel like that, or is it bad? First of all, it's good. Why is it good? The organism gives you energy when something comes. I have to admit, so this afternoon, or before I gave this, I came here, I was a little tired. I'm still jet-lagged. I didn't sleep too much. But I had no worry that when I give this presentation that I would be sleepy. Even though I've been teaching now for more than 40 years, still, when I'm teaching in a new environment, I also get some tingling sensation. I can completely be confident I will never be tired when I give a talk or a class or a workshop. It doesn't matter what happened. Nature has a natural way of energizing. But if this energy is nervous, unsteady, it can even paralyze you. You don't think anymore. And for that, there's a simple exercise. So, first thing is, if you get nervous before a presentation or some oral exam, or so your boss wants to talk to you, first of all, be happy. Your organism gives you energy. The second thing is, don't be scared of being a little nervous. First of all, others don't see nervousness in you. You have to, most usually the others see maximum 10% of the nervousness that you have yourself. Any politician is nervous, any speaker is nervous. Even those famous speakers who are there, they look as if they have everything. They also have some nervousness, rare exceptions. So don't be scared of being scared, don't be nervous of being nervous. It's a good thing. Third thing is, of course, you can learn to direct that energy in a simple way. And one way is you have to learn to breathe in a certain way. You cannot put your hand on your thumb, on your navel, and then you exhale completely, abdomen goes in, and then inhale softly. Exhale completely. If you exhale really completely, abdomen goes in, and then inhale gently, abdomen goes out. Exhale completely. Inhale comfortably. Exhale completely. Inhale comfortably. Okay, you can continue breathing like that, and you lower your hand. Now close your eyes. And now imagine a situation where you have a little bit like stage fright or fear of public speech or some exam in front of you. I can see you visualize that quite well. I see it because you stopped breathing or you only have shallow breathing. Now continue thinking about that, and at the same time exhale completely and inhale comfortably. Exhale completely and inhale comfortably. Now you can, when you inhale, you can imagine that energy enters into your body from the top into your abdomen. And then when you exhale, exhale from your abdomen through the heart towards the people to whom you're going to talk to. Inhale energy from the top into your abdomen, and exhale from the abdomen through your heart towards the people to whom you're going to talk to. Breathe a few times like that, from the top to the abdomen, and then from the abdomen to the heart, into the room where you're going to be or to the people to whom you're going to talk to. And then smile a little bit. So if you just take this exercise out of this workshop, you're going to have a lot. You never need to be afraid of being afraid. You don't need to be afraid of talking anybody. Anything, energize and put this energy into the direction where you want to be. There is one variation of this exercise which you can do if your fear gets more than a little bit. It's even an exercise against panic. Or if somebody is really getting nasty towards you and you want to explode, but you know it's not the moment to explode. So then you can, the same as now, you inhale so gently and you exhale calmly and slowly and completely. You can just try it. Inhale soft, gently. And now exhale slowly, completely. Inhale gently. And exhale very slowly. Inhale gently. And exhale slowly and completely. You can do it a few times. So any kind of intense emotion which will disturb you, you can, at least temporarily, you can change it into positive energy. Inhale gently and exhale completely and slowly. So, against normal nervousness, inhale and exhale the same speed. If you want to energize, fast breath. If you want to balance your energies, inhale and exhale like that. And to transform extreme kind of emotions, inhale gently and exhale very slowly and completely. Simple practices. Now you can sit down again. Or those who are on a mat, you can also lie down if you want, or you can sit. So lying down is a little more comfortable, but you can also remain seated. So here everybody wants to stay seated, so we'll do the practice in sitting. It's a simple kind of meditation or relaxation. Close your eyes. Now feel your ankles. When you inhale, inhale towards the center of your ankles, and exhale, let the energy field of your ankles become large. Inhale towards the middle of your knees, visualize a light in the middle of your knees, and exhale, expand awareness of your knees into all directions. Inhale towards your hips, as if you had some light in the middle of your hips. Exhale light and consciousness into all directions. Now your hands, inhale towards the middle of your palms. Exhale awareness and light into all directions. Elbows, inhale towards the middle of your elbows. Exhale, let the light expand. Inhale towards the middle of your shoulders. Exhale, let the shoulders expand. Inhale towards your abdomen, middle of your abdomen. Exhale, let the energy of your abdomen expand. Inhale into the middle of your chest, middle of your heart. Exhale, let the energy of your heart become large. Inhale towards your throat. Exhale, expand the energy of your throat. Inhale towards the middle of your ears. Exhale, let the energy of your ears become wide. Inhale towards your eyes. Exhale, let the energy of your eyes expand. Inhale towards the top of your head. And exhale, expand your consciousness towards the sky. Inhale, top of your head. Exhale, towards the sky. Now feel yourself completely as a whole. Inhale, go towards the center of your being. Exhale into all directions. Inhale towards the center of your being. Exhale towards all directions. With each inhalation, go deeper. With each exhalation, exhalate further, expand further. Deep and wide. Now bring your concentration on the point between the eyebrows. Now let your breath become slow and gentle. 1 minute, feel the point between the eyebrows. Maybe you get a tingling sensation, or you see some inner lights. Or you can repeat mentally Om. 1 minute of silence. We conclude the session by saying Om 3 times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings attain peace and harmony. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Bolo Satguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you very much. A few short summary. To have balance of mind and equanimity, sometimes just watch what's happening, let it come and go. Don't let others determine your state of mind, especially not those people who are not well-meaning towards you. Learn not to be influenced by those too much. Second is, at least sometimes do what you do with concentration. When you speak with people, feel them from your heart and be fully concentrated. Sometimes do things even very intensely, and sometimes whatever happens, just feel yourself, the earth, the environment, the people around you, be in the present, and you'll be touched, and you feel your heart, you feel love and joy. And then you have many Hatha Yoga exercises which can bring you back this inner peace and this equanimity. You can use breathing exercises, you can use relaxation techniques, you can use meditation techniques, you can use asanas, you can use mantras, many techniques. It's good to try out some techniques and then find out what will work. But definitely you can get energy for serenity and equanimity. But the meaning of life is not just to be serene and equanimous, especially if you're still under 100 years old. It's good to get energy and to change something. Samatvam yoga uchyate, yoga is equanimity. But also, yoga karamasu kaushalam, yoga is skill in action, yoga is intensity in action. Yoga means doing something so that the world becomes something good. Thank you very much. I wish you equanimity and power and feeling of connectedness and guidance from a higher force. Om Shanti.
Grateful thanks to Sukhdev ji for enlightening us with invaluable tools for our yoga practice. Your guidance has equipped us with a deeper understanding and enhanced our journey towards holistic well-being. Thank you, Sukhdev ji, for sharing your expertise and enriching our yoga experience. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome Swami Suryananda Saraswati ji from Italy.
Sukadev Brits is founder of Yoga Vidya. He knows how to
Questo sì. No.
The Bhagavad Gita says, yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Today, we are fortunate to welcome Swami Suryananda Saraswati Ji from Italy. He is the creator and founder of the World Yoga and Ayurvedic Community, President of World Movement for Yoga and Ayurveda of the European Yoga Federation and the C.Y. Surya International School of Yoga and Ayurveda, Vice President of the International Yoga Federation of New Delhi, and a founding member of the European Ayurveda Association. He has been practicing and teaching yoga for 52 years. He has held courses in Italy, India, Greece, France, Spain, Switzerland, and many other countries. The result of years of experience gained in close contact with Indian psychophysical reality, luminaries of Ayurvedic medical sciences and Eastern monks, and is often present in major congress as a speaker. He authored many books dedicated to yoga and Ayurveda. Kofi Annan has rightly said, we may have different religions, different languages, different colored skins, but we all belong to one human race. So now let's welcome Swami Suryananda Saraswati Ji.
Thank you so much for this presentation. I want to speak about the mind. You know, some days ago, I usually in my life, I teach yoga or I give consultation to the people. Better that you translate.
But you are speaking in English?
No, please.
Okay.
Qualche giorno fa è venuta da me una signora
Some days ago, a lady came to me
che era molto arrabbiata.
and she was very, very angry.
Era arrabbiata con i suoi figli
She was angry with her children.
e mi mostra il cellulare.
And she showed me her cellular phone, Andy.
Era una persona molto credente, molto cristiana, credente, praticante.
She is a lady very religious. She believes a lot.
E mi ha detto, maestro, qui dentro c'è il diavolo.
And she said, Master, here inside there is the devil.
Io l'ho guardata e gli ho detto, no, qui dentro c'è Dio.
I saw her and I said, no, inside here there is God.
In tutte le religioni Dio è quello che crea il mondo, no?
In all the religions, God is the one who is creating the world.
La creatività è proprio un aspetto del divino.
Creativity is one of the aspects of the divine.
Per questo ho detto a questa signora, guarda che ti stai sbagliando perché qui dentro c'è Dio.
For this reason, I answered to this lady, look, that you are making a mistake. Here inside there is God.
Perché avete in mente quanti anni di creatività umana raffinata ci sono voluti per creare questo oggetto?
Because have you ever imagined how many years of creativity, of very fine creativity, have been required to create such an object?
Il nostro lavoro è quello, anche nello yoga, di chiarificare la mente.
Our work also in yoga is to clarify the mind.
Per poter vedere correttamente le cose.
To be able to look correctly, right at the things.
Ho continuato a dire a questa signora, vedi, non è questo oggetto a farti del male, o non è questo oggetto che fa del male ai tuoi figli.
And then I continued, look, it's not this object that is creating hurt to you or to your children.
È l'uso che ne fai, semmai.
It is the use that you
Come
are
lo usi?
applying.
Cosa ne fai? Come lo applichi nella vita?
The way you are using it, the way you are applying it in your life.
Questo vale per tutte le cose.
And this is valid for everything.
Sono anni e anni che sento dire cose devastanti e bruttissime della mente.
I spent years listening horrible things regarding the mind.
La mente è il tuo nemico.
Mind is your enemy.
È come questo oggetto,
It's the same as this object.
Voi pensate che la natura è contro di voi o a vostro favore?
You think that nature is against you or is helping you?
Cosa pensate?
What do you think? You think it's hurting you or is helping you? Nature.
La natura vi ama.
Nature is loving you.
Non farebbe mai una cosa contro di voi.
Will never hurt you.
Questo è uno strumento.
This is a tool.
Come questo.
Like that one.
E l'uso che faccio di questo strumento che può essere diabolico.
And it's the use of this tool that can be diabolic, devil.
Non è la mente un mio nemico, è la mente maleducata un mio nemico.
My enemy is not the mind, is a non-educated mind.
Perché la mente si può educare.
Because we can educate our mind.
E se c'è un regalo grande, grande che vi può fare lo yoga,
And if there is a big gift that yoga can give you,
tra tante cose, tra tanti doni meravigliosi che può farvi lo yoga,
among other wonderful gifts that yoga can give you,
uno è quello di riorganizzare la propria mente, la vostra mente.
the biggest gift that can yoga give to you is to reorganize your mind.
E quando una mente è ben organizzata, funziona bene,
And when the mind is well organized, it works better.
e noi sappiamo vedere così le cose come sono realmente.
And we are able to look at the things like they really are.
Perché dire che questo oggetto è diabolico non stiamo dicendo la verità.
Because if we say that this object is made by devil, it's not correct. It's not true.
È una visione viziata questa, una visione non corretta.
It's a non-correct vision of the reality.
La visione corretta viene quando noi impariamo a discriminare.
The right vision is when we are able to discriminate.
Però, visto che dobbiamo parlare della mente,
But since we have to talk about our mind,
andiamo a scoprirla un po' di più.
let's go to discover it deeper.
Noi, specialmente in Occidente,
We, especially
penso in tutto il mondo,
in Europe, but also in all the world,
siamo rimasti con una sola parola per questo tipo di attività, c'è rimasta solo una parola, la mente.
we have only one word for all these activities, and this word in Italian is la mente, that is translated like mind.
Ma se io vado a cercare sugli testi antichi,
But if I go back and search in ancient texts,
io trovo che c'erano come minimo 3 funzioni della mente.
I found that there were at least 3 functions of the mind.
Manas, da dove in latino diventa mens, in italiano mente.
Manas, that in Latin is mens, and in Italian it became
Manas
mente.
in Sanskrit,
Yes.
Manas, mens.
Manas in Sanskrit, then mens in Latin, and mente in
mente
Italian.
in italiano. E dopo c'è, per esempio, spieghiamo meglio, la mente ordinaria, la mente quella della sopravvivenza.
This is the ordinary mind, the level of the simple existence.
Poi abbiamo una mente emozionale.
Then we have the emotional mind,
Poi abbiamo una mente discriminativa.
and then we have the discriminating mind.
la mente ordinaria, quella istintuale, è facile da educare.
The basic level, the emotional one, is very easy to educate.
Perché se io, per esempio, non sono educato e mangio 3 piatti invece che uno,
Because, for example, if I am not educated and I eat 3 plates of something instead of 1,
la natura ha delle risposte per farmi capire perché faccio indigestione, non sto bene e quindi educo questa mente. È possibile farlo con un po' di sacrificio.
nature will easily reply to us because I will feel bad, I will feel indigestion, so I will suffer, but I will learn and I will be educated in this feeling.
La mente più difficile, quella che ci dà i problemi, è quello che io definisco la mente emozionale.
The most difficult mind, the one that is much more difficult to educate, is the emotional mind.
Perché quella costruisce dei falsi.
Because this is able to build not real things, false.
Questa mente emozionale deriva dalla mia cultura, dalla cultura da dove provengo, dall'esperienza che ho.
This mind is the result of my culture, the culture from where I am, and the experience.
Vedete, quando guardo Daniela,
When I look at Daniela,
questa mente non mi fa conoscere Daniela,
this mind is not giving me the knowledge of Daniela.
Daniela è l'impressione che mi fa.
Daniela is the impression that she's giving to me.
In base alla mia cultura, all'idea che mi sono fatto, per esempio, della figura femminile.
Considering my culture, my idea of female posture.
Ma non è una mente che costruisce e ti porta verso la realtà.
But it's not a mind that is conducting me towards the truth.
Avete capito cosa intendo?
Do you understand me?
Questa mente costruisce sempre dei falsi.
This mind is every time building false.
Per ognuno di voi, io mentre vi guardo,
For each of you, while I'm watching at you,
quello che io vedo non siete voi,
what I am looking at are not
ma
you,
l'impressione che mi fate.
but the impression that you are giving to me.
In base alla mia cultura, in base alla mia esperienza, io ti guardo e dico bello, brutto, gentile, ma non sei veramente tu.
Based on my culture and my experience, I look at you and I think nice, ugly, good, but it's not really you.
È questa la mente che ci crea problemi.
And this is the mind that is creating us problems.
Voi dovete pensare che ogni istante, girando l'occhio, costruite una di queste impressioni.
And you have to think that each second, whenever you turn your eyes, you are building such an impression.
Vedete, io guardo questa immagine,
If I look at this
è
picture,
un'impressione che entra di me,
this
perché-
impression is entering into me
perché a me Shiva piace,
because I like Shiva.
mi emoziona,
It's emotional for me.
però quando io mi giro e parlo con voi,
And when I turn and I start talking with you,
poi mi giro di nuovo,
and then I turn again,
in pochi secondi ho costruito un'altra esperienza,
in few seconds I
E
build
quell'immagine
another
lì?
experience.
quell'immagine lì, dentro di me, è diversa.
And this imagine inside me is again different.
Ecco, qui ci può aiutare molto la meditazione
So here meditation can help us a lot,
e soprattutto il risveglio dello spettatore, essere capaci di essere spettatori di se stessi.
and mainly the awakening of the inside witness.
Senza questo spettatore, io conosco delle persone che sono arrivati ai 65 anni, non hanno mai fatto una volta lo spettatore al loro respiro,
If we are not able to watch ourselves breathing And I've seen people that at 75 years were not even once able to do it.
E per 65 anni non hanno mai saputo come stavano respirando.
For 65 years they didn't know how were they breathing.
Lo spettatore, se voi lo coltivate, è uno spettatore disidentificato.
To witness to ourselves with a non-identificated eye.
Se io riesco a guardare voi senza identificarmi in voi, sono più vicino alla realtà di chi voi siete.
If I'm able to look at you without identification, I am much more able to be closer to your reality, to what you really are.
Sì, vi sto dicendo che in linea di massima viviamo in un mondo così pieno di immagini, pieno di impressioni, pieno di cose, che in particolare se io non lavoro attraverso la meditazione e sviluppo questa capacità dello Sakshin, io sto vivendo in un mondo falso.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that we live in a world of impressions, and if we are not able to go back to Sashi, to train it, we live in a wrong way.
Se c'è una malattia di cui noi dobbiamo guarire in questa epoca,
if there is a sickness that we need to cure in this period, in this area,
questa malattia si chiama identificazione.
This sickness is called identification.
Perché noi viviamo identificati in qualsiasi cosa.
Because we live with identification with everything.
Mi identifico nella mia macchina, mi identifico nel mio cellulare, mi identifico nella televisione, mi identifico in quello che si sta dicendo.
I identify myself in my car, in my phone, in the TV, in what people are telling.
A quel punto divento anche un soggetto facilmente coinvolgibile.
At that point I became a subject very easily that can be easily be influenced.
Se non tengo d'occhio questa mente emozionale, io passerò questa vita senza veramente avere capito come funziona, la vita.
If I am not able to have this mind under control, my life will easily pass without witnessing.
Non c'è niente che ci possa fare male quando noi abbiamo sviluppato questo tipo di mente, questa capacità disidentificativa, dove a volte gli altri vogliono farci vedere le cose brutte e noi che ci identifichiamo nelle cose brutte non sappiamo più vedere quelle belle.
If we can cultivate the ability of non-identification, we are much more stronger, because people usually try to let us identificate with bad things, and if we are not strong enough to avoid it, we get into this identification process.
L'uomo è fragile, facilmente trascinabile, suscettibile a delle identificazioni, e diventa per questo facile coinvolgerlo in situazioni, far credere che un popolo è cattivo, far credere che una religione è cattiva, far credere, cioè siamo facilmente suggestionabili, dobbiamo prendere atto di questo. Quando non sappiamo, quando non usiamo correttamente i nostri strumenti, succede questo.
If someone is very easy to be influenced, he can believe in everything, in all the impressions, so can believe that one country is bad, that some cultures are aggressive. This is why we have to educate, to avoid it.
Quando la mente viene educata e comincia questo processo di disidentificazione, e noi imbocchiamo la via che io chiamo la via della conoscenza, la via della salvezza.
So if we are able to train the mind in this process of non-identification, we can go to we are on the path to be safe, of non-identification.
Nella mia vita ho praticato tanto la meditazione, mi dedico molto alla meditazione.
During my life I dedicated a lot to meditation, I practice a lot
Ti
meditation.
consiglio di farlo, non è che dovete meditare 4, 5, 10 ore, però iniziare ad avere questo aspetto di esplorazione verso l'interno può essere determinante per la qualità della nostra vita.
So I don't tell you that you have to meditate for 4 or 5 hours a day, but to start establishing this process of watching inside, to introspect yourself, to improve the quality of life.
La mia impressione è che vi ho intristito, vi vedo così tristi, perché?
My impression is that I make you sad. I am looking at sad expressions. Why?
Perché o siete stanchi o il mio argomento non vi piace.
Because or you are tired or my topic is not enjoying you.
Però io vado avanti, però io ho voluto proporvelo lo stesso perché lo ritengo molto importante.
But I wanted to propose it to you, by the way, because I believe that it is important.
Grazie di avermi ascoltato.
Thank you for having listened to me.
A domani, arrivederci.
See you tomorrow.
Volete fare un po' di meditazione con me?
Would you like
Vi
to
piacerebbe?
practice a while with meditation with me?
Do you like some minutes? Okay?
Just few minutes.
Okay. Please sit down.
Take a
If
seat.
you prefer in the carpet or in the chair, as you want. Meditation, you can practice meditation everywhere. Okay, everywhere. Usually I do meditation in the fly too, sometimes. Per favore, sapete che nello yoga parliamo tanto di ahimsa.
Please, you know that in yoga we talk about ahimsa. Please, can you put the lights down a little bit?
E quindi io vi sto pregando di sedervi con dolcezza.
So I'm asking you to sit with kindness.
Dolcezza e
No, sto cercando di far spegnere le luci.
Sì.
Can you please put the light down? Light down. Thank
perché
you.
la dolcezza la dobbiamo praticare anche nei nostri confronti.
Because if we are kind, we must be kind with ourselves, first of all.
Dolcezza, accettazione, questa è la via.
Kindness, acceptance.
Ma cerchiamo di svegliare questo testimone che sta dentro di noi, questo spettatore.
But let's try to awaken the spectator, the one who is witnessing inside us.
Chiudete gli occhi
Close your eyes.
dolcemente e seguitemi.
Very kind.
Quando mi siedo in meditazione, la prima sensazione mi viene dal mio corpo.
The first feeling that is coming from my body,
Dalla mia parte fisica,
from my physical part,
a volte dalla difficoltà di non sapere accettare la posizione,
sometimes from the difficulty of the non-acceptance of the position, the posture.
Adesso facciamo un piccolo viaggio nel nostro corpo. Io vi nominerò delle parti e voi ci metterete l'attenzione su queste parti e magari le rilassate anche meglio.
Let's try to travel in our body. I will nominate some parts of the body and you are invited to think at it and maybe relaxing it a little bit more.
Partiamo dai piedi, diventate consapevoli dei piedi.
Let's start from the feet. Become aware of your feet.
poi delle caviglie,
Then your ankles,
polpacci,
calves,
ginocchia,
knees,
cosce,
legs,
parte bassa dell'addome,
lower abdomen,
anche con gli organi che contiene. La parte bassa dell'addome contiene l'intestino, la vescica, gli organi genitali. Provate a prendere contatto con questi organi.
and also the organs that the lower part of the body contains. So the intestines, the genital organs, the urinary part. Let's try to connect with this area.
Parte alta dell'addome,
Upper part of the abdomen,
con gli organi che contiene, il fegato, il pancreas, lo stomaco, la milza,
with all the organs that are contained, the stomach, bladder,
il torace,
thorax,
parte destra del torace, polmone destro,
right side of the thorax, there.
parte sinistra del torace, polmone sinistro,
Left side,
salgo sulle spalle,
then shoulder.
rilasso un po' meglio le spalle.
Relax a little bit your shoulders.
Oggigiorno le abbiamo tese, troppo tese.
Nowadays we have tension.
E poi dalle spalle scendiamo giù lungo le braccia, diventiamo consapevoli delle mani,
From our shoulders, let's go down towards our hands,
dei polsi,
the junction,
degli avambracci,
your arms,
gomiti,
elbows,
braccia,
the full arm,
di nuovo le spalle,
again shoulders,
base del collo.
the base of the neck.
Provate a prendere contatto con questa ghiandola, la tiroide.
Create a contact with the thyroid.
Poi salgo, mandibola inferiore,
Then I go up to the mandibula lower part.
se riesco a rilassare bene la mandibola inferiore, rilasso anche la lingua.
If I can relax also my tongue.
Guancia destra, guancia sinistra,
Right cheek, left cheek.
orecchio destro, orecchio sinistro,
Right ear, left ear.
ritorno al centro del viso,
Come back to the center of your face.
il naso con la sua narice destra e la sua narice sinistra,
The nose with the right nostril and left nostril.
zigomo destro, zigomo sinistro,
Cheekbones, right and left.
occhio destro, occhio sinistro,
Right eye and left eye.
sopracciglio destro, sopracciglio sinistro,
Right eyebrow and left eyebrow.
centro fra le sopracciglia,
The center between the eyebrows.
centro fra le sopracciglia,
The center.
la fronte tutta intera,
All your forehead.
cuoio capelluto,
the base of your ears,
sommità del capo,
the top of your head.
E ora come uscissi dal mio corpo,
And now, like I am going out of my body,
esco dal mio corpo,
I go,
faccio da spettatore al mio corpo,
I go out and I'm able to look at my body from outside,
quasi come se mi vedessi dall'esterno.
like I am watching myself from outside.
Non mi sto guardando con gli occhi,
I'm not looking at myself with my eyes,
ma sto usando un altro strumento.
but I'm using another tool,
La coscienza.
the witness.
È lì che risiede lo spettatore,
Where is sitting the spectator, the watching?
divento lo spettatore del mio corpo,
I am becoming the spectator of my body.
e come spettatore posso dire io
And
non sono il corpo, io sono anche il corpo.
And from that I can say, I am not my body, I am also my body.
È lo spettatore che c'è in me che si sta esprimendo e dice io non sono il corpo, io sono anche il corpo.
The spectator inside me is saying, I am not the body, I am also the body.
E in questo preciso istante mi accorgo che sto respirando.
In this exact moment, I am aware that I am breathing.
E sto seguendo l'aria che entra e l'aria che esce dal mio corpo.
Feeling the air that is entering and exiting from my body.
Sto facendo da spettatore al mio respiro.
I am the witness of my breath.
Finalmente so come sto respirando.
The mind knows how I am breathing.
E ancora una volta lo spettatore che c'è in me afferma
And again,
io non sono il respiro, io sono anche il respiro.
the witness can say, I am not the breath, I am also the breath.
Molto connesse con il respiro sono le emozioni.
Emotions are very connected with the breath.
Sono completamente libero e le mie emozioni sono libere.
I am free, my emotions are free.
E io sono libero a mia volta di conoscerle queste emozioni.
And I am free to know these emotions.
E ancora una volta mi accorgo che posso fare da spettatore alle mie emozioni.
And again, I am aware that I can witness my emotion.
Spettatore disidentificato,
Witness without identification.
cioè non mi identifico nelle emozioni, faccio da spettatore alle mie emozioni.
I am not identified with my emotion.
Quindi una volta in più lo spettatore che c'è in me può dire io non sono le emozioni, io sono anche le emozioni.
and I can witness. I am not my emotions, I am also my emotions.
Vivete con libertà questa esperienza ogni volta che lo desiderate.
Feel free to live this experience whenever you desire.
E ora possiamo aprire la nostra osservazione ai nostri pensieri, al contenuto della nostra mente.
And now let's open our attention to the content of the mind, to our thoughts.
Lascio che questa attività finalmente si svolga liberamente.
I let this activity to be free.
Mentre lei è molto agitata, io sono fermo.
While the mind is very agitated, I am
Perché
still.
io faccio da spettatore alla mente, io non sono la mente.
Because I am witnessing the mind, I am not the mind.
È come se io fossi seduto davanti al mare in un momento di burrasca.
Like if I were sitting in front of the sea in a very bad day.
E sto facendo da spettatore alla burrasca.
With very agitated and furious sea, and I am just watching it.
A questo punto trovo quasi la burrasca quasi divertente, quasi intrigante, bella.
And at that moment I can see the sea, agitated and furious, somehow funny.
Ma riesco a vederla così proprio perché io non sono identificato nella mia mente.
But I'm able to live it in that way because I'm not identified with my mind.
Ma sto facendo da spettatore ai miei pensieri.
But I am witnessing my thoughts.
E posso dire anche in questo caso,
And also in this occasion I can say,
io non sono la mente, io sono anche la mente.
I am not the mind, I am also the mind.
Un'esperienza semplice ma che possiamo fare in pochi minuti ogni giorno.
This is a very simple experience that can be done every day.
Fino a quando questo spettatore non sarà a fianco a noi, sveglio perennemente, vicino a noi.
Till when this spectator will be present to us every time.
A questo punto la vita stessa sarà tutta un'altra cosa.
And life will be different.
Con la stessa dolcezza con cui avete chiusi gli occhi.
With the same kindness with whom you closed your eyes.
Ora li potete riaprire perché questo voleva solo essere un piccolo esempio.
You can now open again because this was only a simple example.
Grazie molte. Grazie.
Thank you.
Dania va. You have some question? It's okay? Non ce ne sono domande. Thank you.
I humbly thanks Swami Suryananda ji for teaching us meditation practices and giving us useful tips. Thank you very much, Swami ji. I humbly
Thank you, Swamiji, for the wonderful session. So now we have 30 minutes break, and from 7 o'clock we have a cultural program in Hall 1. So I would request everyone to be there at 7. Thank you so much.